The house that we got, it was a 3-bed, 1-bath, but it's like 2,200 square feet. Beautiful, a lot of character, but there was so much room that we were actually able to figure out a way. We're in the permit process right now. We're gonna end up turning it over to a 4-bed, 2-bath. So essentially you're gonna have a 4-bed, 2-bath in the main home, and you're gonna have a 1-bed, 1-bath for the ADU. We're here at this house in San Jose. The owner had passed away a while back. She left the home into a trust. Her son was a part of the trust, as well as her sister. Her son was living here, and the sister was, I guess, the executor. And so the son and his aunt, which is the seller's sister, or the lady who owned the home sister, ended up, when she passed away, reaching out. They wanted to sell the home. The home needed a lot of repairs. The son, who was living here, had made some poor choices along the way. You know, he was an addict. He was, going through some tough things. And basically the sister decided if he stayed here, she was never going to be able to get him out. The neighbors had filed a lot of complaints about some of the activity that was going on over here. So the sister, in, I don't know if you want to call it desperation or whatever, but it was just like, there's no way I can put this home on the market to sell it with him in there and his friends in there. So they decided to kind of take the thing off market, reached out to us. We came over here. We ended up kind of having to work out a deal with the son and some of his friends. We gave them cash for keys to essentially get out of here. We took over the property, and we've been in here since, trying to restore it to, the beauty that it once had, and also the beauty that today's standards expect. I swear to God, hand to God, had one of the craziest experiences happen in this house. The guy that was living here, he was selling drugs out of the place. He had some very sketchy people that were kind of in and out. He also had a huge pit bull. So I met the aunt, who was the executor of the trust, over here. Met her with a couple of my guys when we were going to do the walkthrough, see how much work it needed, right? Standard process. She goes out, puts the dog in the back. We're kind of out here talking. It's taken her a while, and I can hear her kind of like yelling, and sounds like, struggling to get this animal out of the house. She ends up getting the animal out of the house, and I can hear this thing bark, and it sounded like a beast out of hell. And in the back where the kitchen is, there was all glass, and the dog saw us. It was myself and it was 3 other guys. The dog busts the door open, like literally jumps, pushes the door open, comes at us. I had to jump on top of the kitchen countertops. One of my guys had to jump into the shower, pull the shower door behind him so that the dog couldn't come at him. The dog was just running around. I've never seen 4 grown men more afraid of anything in my life, and it all happened on those walls. After I met the lady, I did want to buy the property. I saw the potential in it, but the issue that I was having was, since it was during COVID, they had the moratorium on evictions. So I can't come in here and evict this guy. I can't do anything like that. So what I had to do is get creative and just really focus on the solution. I went down the street, I bought him a storage locker. I paid 6 months for that storage locker. I actually ended up getting a moving company, hiring them as well to come over here. And I told them, I was like, you have 3 days to get your stuff. You have a storage locker. There's no more excuses. This money's going to be waiting for you as soon as that happens. So eventually that is what ended up happening. It took him a few days longer than I had wanted. I'm grateful that it happened the way that it did. And I do believe that it's due to that resolve and the focus on, hey, let me help you out. Let's work together so that I can get you out, not getting into a pissing match with this guy or trying to be like, you got to get out. You got to be able to work with people, us approaching it on a win-win terms like that, where I can provide him with a storage locker, I can provide him with a moving team, and just kind of help him eliminate any excuse that would have him go from point A to point B. It helped him a lot. He was grateful for it. And that's what got us eventually in here to get this deal done.